Why is it so damn hard to do something that you know will help you feel better or look better, but you just can't get yourself to do? In the last video, we talked about the problem of consistency. How do you really get yourself to stay consistent when you know what to do? But maybe you're getting derailed by life, by stress, financial, relationship, happiness, or something else. Today's video, we're going to talk about the new golden trifecta for accountability, for consistency. What are the 3 things you need to know to stay consistent every day? So stay tuned and keep watching. What's up, guys? It is Alex Hine here over at modernhealthmonk.com. So the big problem for many of us is staying consistent, staying the course. We know, and I've showed you, many of my students pick a simple nutritional habit and they go on to lose. I just got an email the other day from someone that lost 44 pounds, but guess how long it took? 18 months. A year and a half that's a very long-term game for the average person. People want to know how to lose 45 pounds in 3 months. Realistically, it won't happen unless you're going extreme. But if you stick with a tiny habit and just keep doing it, you'll see dramatic results. 45 pounds is a lot of weight to lose. So what is this new golden trifecta of consistency? Well, I gave you the acronym MEC. Let's talk about M first. The M stands for my Master the Day philosophy. If you haven't read my book, Master the Day, go punch it on Amazon, get it. The point here is that in my book, I didn't want to introduce people to a new revolutionary piece of diet advice. I introduced you to the Master the Day, my $1 million daily ritual, which is really simple. Each day, rather than tracking, okay, I have to lose this much weight, I'm this far away from my goal, that's an outcome goal, focusing on this place over here, the future. All you do is focus on today. Don't track calories, track habits. Don't track 3%, 7%, 10% towards my goal. Track, did I do the things today that I know will eventually get me to my goal? Because guess what? It's the best of both worlds. No guilt, no stress, no anxiety. No guilt that you did something that might sabotage your results. No stress that, oh my God, I'm like 1% of the way there up this massive mountain. There's none of that. It eliminates all the negative mental stuff. So the Master of the Day philosophy is simple. You pick 3 habits, or 5, whatever you want to do. The fewer the better. You write them on a piece of paper and you track them day to day. Did I do it? Yes or no? Check or no. The next thing we talked about is E. E stands for external structure. Have you ever wanted to achieve a goal? We'll go away from weight loss just for a second. Maybe your goal was like to read a book or create a project, a piece of art, and you found that with just by yourself, left to your own devices, you had a hard time actually executing and getting the project finished. This is kind of human nature, right? It's like, how many of us left to our own devices will go work out 5 hours a week? Most of us won't. How many of us will go write a book we want to write? How many of us will go do whatever, walk the dog every day like we said we would? Most of us won't. So that's why I say external structure, because if we're not disciplined enough, we need to introduce external discipline. Now that could be a fun kind of discipline, like having a friend call you every day at 6 o'clock for 5 minutes. Hey, Alex, did you go to the gym today? Hey, Alex, are you making a home-cooked meal today, not eating out? That's external structure. Or it could be something that's a little bit more of a punishment, like if you don't do what you said you would, you got to give $20 to charity, or $20 to a charity you hate, an anti-charity. There's actually a group that does that. So think about, how can you introduce external structure? People are a great way to do that, right? If you're married or you're dating someone, it could be your spouse or your partner. But think about, how can you introduce external structure where even if you don't want to do something, the other person or the other structure, the plan, the reminder, whatever it is, will make sure you do it. And the third thing is C. The C here stands for connection. I highlighted a case study of one of my students recently in the Real Food Tribe program, and he lost like over 40 pounds. This is Mike. He's also a friend in real life. And I wanted to drill him. I really wanted to go deep and figure out, what was he applying to see those results? Really get tactical. What were 1, step 2, step 3? What did he do? And the principle he came back to over and over was the fact that every lunch at his office, he has a corporate job essentially, and at lunch, he got a few of his friends all together to go to the gym every single day. 5 days a week, he and close friends would get together, they'd go do their workout in the weight room, and then they would all have salads after and eat healthier. So imagine, let's just picture two different worlds. It's the you by yourself, okay? I've got an hour lunch break. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go do the weights. I'm gonna get a salad when I leave. Now picture it if you have three friends like, yo, come on, Jane, let's go. We gotta go to the gym. We said we were gonna go for a run for 45 minutes, then we're gonna eat lunch together. I mean, it's like night and day. It is night and day, the difference. So the connection principle is simple. The chances of succeeding doing it solo are so slim that it's very, very worth your time to consider how can you introduce other people here. So that is the MEC trifecta, the golden trifecta of consistency. But I want to hear from you now. You can take that and apply with it, and I want to hear your results. But tell me below before you go, what are you currently using to stay consistent and how well is it working? It's tough. It's sometimes painful to be honest with ourselves, but that's truthfully where the results will lie. Once you go deep into your mind, figure out what's working, what's not working, and kind of staying conscious about these things. Because when things don't go your way, it's very easy to just go unconscious. So leave that comment below. If you're on YouTube, come on over to modernhealthmonk.com. If you haven't read my book, Master the Day, punch it in on Amazon, leave a review. I would love you for that. And click the Monk Dude and subscribe. I will see all of you next time.